Hi everyone, I have a new computer, woohoo! I've been working on setting it up and getting everything transported over, and I was working with two other computers and trying to take things off of one and into the other. So now I have a new computer, and it has a better sound system, and I had to fiddle with the microphone that I have over here, which is one of these really expensive $500 microphones, and it's so crystal clear that I have to get it way far away from me, otherwise it sounds like it's blaring. But with the old computers, it was perfect because they had terrible sound. But with this one, whoa, this new Apple is got great sound and great speakers, and so hopefully I'm not blasting all of you. If I am blasting you all, please let me know and I will fiddle with it some more, but I think I got it kind of right. All right, we are doing the Numerology and Astrology for May 29, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 21. And if you add the 2 and the 1 together, you get the number 3. The number 3 puts a smile on the faces of those willing to laugh at the insanity of life today. One can either laugh or cry. A smile goes a long way, especially now. After all, we are in Memorial Day weekend. It is time to remember those that have given their lives so that we can have this amazing life. Take some time to reflect on the joys and memories of those that have left and gone to the other side. Do small things to celebrate them. Make those famous cookies from your grandmothers. Take out the photo albums and make a video in remembrance of them. It is a big weekend and hopefully a welcome shift that will not bring us down in a few weeks from COVID. I'm crossing my fingers that we will all be healthy and happy 2 weeks from now. Setting a positive intention. All right, the astrology today. Mercury looks as if it is standing in the sky, so we say it's going stationary, and it begins its journey into retrograde over the next few weeks. So be patient. Many things will not go according to plan, but in the bigger scheme of things, it will work as it was intended. Many planets are going into retrograde, allowing us to look within for the answers rather than expect the external world to satisfy the demands of our ego. Things more important are at hand, and we are spending time reflecting upon the many moments in time where life threw us lemons and we ended up figuring out how to make lemonade. That helps us in the process of letting go and allowing the flow of life and death to teach us the great lessons that help us appreciate what we have rather than feel bad about what we don't have. Mercury's communication glitches might allow us to try some of the older, more traditional methods of connecting. Be careful driving because today's aspects can make others confused on the roads. After all, everybody's trying to get out. They're trying to get to the beach, to the mountains, go camping. So they're in a rush. They're stressed out from COVID quarantine just as everyone else is. So be defensive in your driving. It's one of the best ways to get through this holiday weekend. Stay flexible and remember that there is more going on below the surface. The moon is in Capricorn, and the end goal seems to be in sight, but there are many responsibilities to handle going forward. Dedication and determination will shine through the glitches of the Mercury moving into retrograde. Keep hearts open and the minds willing. The moon goes into opposition to Mars and can make the feelings of impatience and tension higher than normal. It may feel as if we have taken on too much, but that is not where we should focus. We are in the home stretch, and it is time to just complete the task that calls to us now. Sometimes we have to allow what we have imagined to do be good enough. My quote for today. Remembering those that put their lives on the line. Remembering those who lived through hellacious times. Respect those who fought for truth. Honor those whose lives ended in their youth. We need to remember to respect those that did their best, without awards or acclaim, protecting the repressed. There are heroes we will never know. That is why we must teach and show respect for all, because most struggles we will never see. All our ancestors made choices to resist and flee. Protect those who are new to this place and time. They need our help so that they too can climb. up the ladders of success beyond fear. They deserve to be able to climb to the next tier. And my blog for today. Whew. Okay, I think my next week and this weekend are going to be a bit wild. On Sunday at 11 a.m., I am going on the Naiad boat to the Golden Gate Bridge to do the scattering of my Uncle Phil's ashes as per his wishes. Family is coming from the East Coast, and some of his partner's family are also coming on the boat. It has been a process to do this because of COVID, as they died, Jim died December 22nd and Philip died January 15th. It seems that we guessed right that we would be able to do these events for Memorial Weekend and the following week. I leave today to get to San Francisco to have dinner with my family and then do the ceremony on Sunday. The Neptune Society is one of the organizations that allows for the scattering of ashes to be done under the Golden Gate Bridge. Evidently, it's a very popular thing. So at first, we were only going to be able to have 8 people on the boat. Then there were 10. But as the country continued to open, now we are allowed 12. And that's great for all of those coming for this funeral. I have the eulogy planned out, the music captured for streaming. That process starts at 11 a.m. on Sunday. Then once that part is complete, we are going to put Jim and Phil's ashes in the Rosicrucian Museum in San Jose because my uncle donated an alabaster replica of the Ramses II canopic jars and sarcophagus. Fortunately, they arranged this ahead of time, and that allows some of their ashes to remain in the canopic jars. So, Jim and Phil are together for eternity at the museum. I will take some pictures to show all of you. It's really very interesting. It shows you how unique and unusual these two were. Then it is off to Yosemite to spread Jim's ashes per his request in the Yosemite River on the 3rd of June with Jim's family. We need another permit to do that at Yosemite that his daughter Cynthia has attained, and the permits go into the park because all of this has to be planned because none of us can just show up at the park, especially on such a big holiday. Then I go to San Simeon for a day to take a break and to walk on the beach. I had wanted to go to the Hearst Castle, which was one of Philip's favorite places, but it's not open. Perhaps I will catch a glimpse of the zebras and take a few pictures. Then it is back for the celebration of life for both Phil and Jim on the 5th. After that, I head back home, and that will herald the ending of one cycle and initiate me into another. Whew. Completing their funerals as to their wishes and releasing so much from their amazing lives is something massive and has taken a great deal of energy from both Jim's daughter, Cynthia, and myself, but worth it to celebrate these two. It will feel as if a heavy weight will be lifted off my shoulders and I can relax a bit. We are still dealing with the probate, but that is in the hands of a capable lawyer, and the court hearing is in September. That should be the last big piece, but under these circumstances, you never know. Remember to love those close to our heart. Never forget that so many have helped us become who we are. It has taken a village, whether we realize it or not. We need each other to laugh, to cry, to dry each other's eyes. And I remember the laughter that took me to tears with both of them. I will always see the broad and wide smiles of both. At least now, neither are in pain. Aging was brutal for both of them, but they lived a life at the edge and it leaned into those moments that left memories behind. We are all better for knowing them both. Oh, the stories we will tell in the future. I look forward to seeing them on the other side. Oh, what a party that's going to be. Okay, have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, everyone. Thank you.